Like your mother before you, you have been tried for witchery and sorcery, and you have been sentenced to burn at the stake for the crime of using your body as the devil's host. May your soul be released from the evil that incarcerates it. Light the fire. You won't be needing this. What is this? Another token of evil?
I don't mean to bring this up again, but have you made a decision yet? We're running out of time.
Isabel Elliot isn't stupid. This has to be handled with a certain delicacy.
I know. I'm sorry, Remy, but this particular job has me on edge.
Well, honey, you can relax, because pretty soon we're going to have more money than you could ever spend.
As long as I have you, I don't care about money.
Well, I do care. We just spent every cent we have setting up this house as a front. We've got to get her money. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to invite her over for dinner on Friday night. Serve a seance for dessert. Hi there.
Hi, Chris? Yeah, it's me. Listen, honey, I'm at Roscoe's. I left you some dinner in the oven. No, I'm not drunk. Leonora and I went shopping, and we stopped in for a drink. Of course I'm alone. I'm not a child. Yeah. One more cocktail, I'll be right home. Yeah. Bye. I didn't order that.
I did. I hope that's what you're drinking.
Yeah, it is. Thanks.
I'm going to turn him into a monster.
Here we go. One more for the road.
I don't think I should, but... Easy, weensy little one of these. And I get turned on.
Well, I'll go for that, baby.
I think my husband wear pro.
Who cares?
Okay, dear, let's get out of here. Leave the lady alone. She doesn't have to go with you. What about it, sweetheart? Stay honest, will you? Okay. You got a lot of money invested in this. Stay honest.
Hey.
Nothing would have happened.
You know what pisses me off? You were working that guy for drinks.
So what? There's nothing wrong with that.
No, sure, nothing wrong. Anything for another drop, huh?
Chris, I have never been unfaithful to you.
You are unfaithful to me every time you take a drink. Dear, you gotta take the treatment.
No.
Yes.
Remy can help me.
Oh, how?
Well, he's a psychic. He can dig into my past and get to the root of the problem.
Psychic. The guy's a phony.
Please, Chris, just give Remy one more chance. If it doesn't work, then I'll take the treatment. Please.
I don't give a damn about his credentials. The man's a charlatan. As for the idea that he can talk to Uncle Fred, I mean, really, Isabel, how can you possibly believe in such nonsense?
You always were a skeptic, Howard. Even as a little boy. You didn't even believe in Santa Claus.
I was right about that, too.
Don't take any notice of him, Alexander. I prefer that you reserve judgment on Remy until you meet him for yourself.
Well, the first thing a medium learns, Mrs. Elliot, is to always enter every situation with an open mind.
My aunt has told me about your reputation, Mr. Harris. But frankly, I have no faith in such psychic mumbo-jumbo. My theory is that once you're dead, you're dead.
I see. So why did you invite me here, Mr. Stanley?
Because they say you're the best in your field and an honest man. One who can expose a fake. Grillan is a fake, simply trying to fleece my aunt.
So you're fighting fire with fire?
Call it what you will.
You're irritating me, Howard. Remy is a remarkable man. He has revealed things about your uncle. Personal things, things that no one but me could possibly have known.
Isabel, I love you dearly, but he could have got that information from any newspaper in the country. Uncle Fred wasn't exactly a recluse.
Well, I don't know your Mr. Grillan, but he may well have had access to the ultimate newspaper. A psychic boy.
Hello?
Yes, hello. This is Remy Grion for Mrs. Elliot, please.
She, can't come to the phone right now. This is her nephew. You care to leave a message, Mr. Grilland?
Yes. Actually, I'm having a psychic retreat at my house this weekend. Inviting a few friends to spend the night, and I was hoping she could attend.
Fortunately, she won't be able to make it. She has a house guest.
Well, he's more than welcome to come along. As are you, Mr. Stanley.
Well, in that case, we'd be delighted to accept. You may be interested to know that her guest is the English medium, Alexander Harris. Perhaps you two will have a common meeting ground?
Yes, of course. I've read some of his work.
I'm sure you have. Well, then, shall we say your place, Friday, 8-ish?
Yeah, well, that would be fine.
Goodbye, Mr. Grilland.
We got big problems.
What is it, Remy? What's wrong?
Howard Stanley has an expert, Alexander Harris. I'm going to have to come up with something special for Friday night seance.
That's another $500 you owe me.
There he is.
Hey, we'd like to have a little talk with you, okay?
Not just now. Can't you see I'm playing?
We're playing too, pal, but I don't think you're gonna like our game. We better have a little cooperation from you.
What do you say we take a little walk?
I'd rather not. He said he'd rather not. Hey, wait a minute.
Been a bad boy. Come on, we got a lot to talk about. Ah. Now, you know, Howard, if you're gonna make gambling debts, you gotta pay off. I know, Mr. Rinaldi. I can't give you what I haven't got. I know. I know. But you shouldn't make the debts. There's a guy trying to fleece my aunt. I've got a dinner set up that's going to expose him. Then instead of him getting the money, I'll get the money, you get yours. Yeah. Everything's rough all over. Everybody's conning everybody, huh? It's a cruel world, eh? Well, look, I want my money. You got 24 hours or the embalmer. It's your choice. I understand. Now get out of here. Thanks, Mr. Rinaldi. I really appreciate this. Yeah.
You found anything interesting yet?
No, not yet. The answer's in here. My grandfather passed this on to me. And I'm sure that it'll give me the ammunition to deal with Mr. Alexander Harris. Well, Mr. Harris, we'll see how good you really are.
It was incredible. Only Remy could make such an accurate prediction.
I remember when he told me where I'd misplaced my diamond ring. He couldn't have known. I didn't even know.
Marvelous. The old rabbit out of the hat trick, eh?
Howard.
What do you have planned for us, Remy? A seance?
In honor of the occasion, I've prepared something very special, Isabel.
Of course you would have.
Mr. Harris, have you ever heard of a druid ritual called the Trobitian Sabbat?
It's not what I'd call a seance.
Is something wrong, Mr. Harris?
Wrong? No, it's rather obscure. There's very little known about it except in folklore.
Well, actually, all writing was banned after the 3rd century. It deals with a god, or devil, if you will, born of man from the seed of an angel.
Angels, huh? Naturally.
It banished Solomon from his throne.
Solomon's ring, recovered from the belly of a fish.
Which put Solomon back on his throne. It was something that I thought was interesting, we'd all enjoy, and it would be a good experiment for this evening.
Black magic, Mr. Graham.
Psychic experimentation, Mr. Harris.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
I think I should warn you, you are delving into an area that is very dangerous and unknown.
Is everything ready?
Yes, I did everything you asked me to do.
Well, here's hoping it works.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
I don't have any choice. Well, if I try to do a regular seance with Harris out there, he's going to see right through it. The only chance that I have is to do something that's so alien to him that he won't know whether it's real or not.
And what happens if you fail?
How the hell do I know? But if I can fool him, he's my best ally. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be all right. In nomine, nomine, in nomine, in nomine, in nomine, in nomine. I call upon the spirit of time. Through the mystic words that compel thee, I command thee. Hear my voice, I demand thee obey.
Just watch. Next thing he'll flap his arms and fly through the ceiling.
Be quiet.
Through the mystic words that compel thee, I command thee. Hear my voice, I demand thee obey.
Oh my God, what's happening?
Oh, come on. This is a scam.
Chris, I need his help.
Yeah, like a hole in the head.
He's marvelous, simply marvelous. He somehow generated enough energy to extinguish the lights. I told you he was incredible.
Incredible, my ass. Probably hasn't paid his electricity bill.
I command thee, O Spirit, appear forthwith here outside this circle, in fair and human shape, that we may look upon thee without horror or deformity and without delay. Speak to me without deceit. Come in the name of Adonai Sedai. I command thee. Rise, ye demon, from the pit of thy body, warm with pain. Return, return, anon, anon. Return from whence you came. In nomine Asmodeus.
There's an evil presence in this room. The psychic world is not to be tampered with.
Let's check the fuses. We'll be right back.
Howard, be careful. Why hasn't Howard returned yet?
Don't worry, they'll be back soon. I feel responsible for releasing something evil. I cannot go on with this.
Goodness.
Oh, we have lights again.
Nothing major. Just a few fuses. We replaced them.
Phone's out, too. The damn electrical storm's knocked everything out of commission.
It's like an ocean out there. Need a boat to get off this hill tonight.
The water's up 5 feet along the road and is running like a river. You know, it's like there's some kind of supreme force out there trying to keep us here.
Gotta get out of these wet things, okay?
Just an electrical storm. They're not unusual this time of year.
I've got to chill. Maybe I should turn in.
You should try the sauna. It guarantees a good night's sleep.
Howard, there's got to be a way to get out of this house. I want to leave. I want to go home.
Me too, darling. Just have to wait till morning.
We didn't have to come.
Isabel wanted me here.
Oh, she manipulates you. She manipulates everyone. I can't believe we're going along with this seance nonsense. But it's all about money, isn't it?
Ah, you hit the nail right on the head.
We don't need her money. I don't care about her fortune. Or you could get a job.
Let's not be too drastic. Isabel's walked over me for years. I've worked for that money. I deserve every penny.
You know, sometimes, Howard, you disgust me.
Sometimes I disgust myself. Oh, get out of these clothes. I wouldn't want to catch my death.
Remy went over the top tonight. He scared the hell out of me with that smoke effect.
He knows what he's doing.
Loki! Loki!
Chris? Chris?
Hey, babe. Did I scare you? Well, at least I got your attention.
It wasn't funny, Chris. None of this is. I'm scared. There's something doesn't feel right. Hell, even Remy's scared.
Oh, it's all part of the act. I gotta admit, he does a pretty good show. Lights going out, smoke and all. The two broads screaming. Come on, dear, the guy's a flake.
You promised me one more chance. That's all I'm asking. I've got to beat this thing.
You know what my answer is.
I'm not going into any clinic.
Sorry.
You got a minute?
Later. Perhaps.
It's fascinating, isn't it? It's beautiful in a savage way.
Frankly, it drives me up the wall. Something's wrong with Lockie.
What?
Well, I went to feed him, and he tried to attack me.
Nonsense. The dog's as gentle as a lamb.
No lamb ever growled the way he did. He acted as if he was rabid.
Well, I'll go down and take a look. Maybe, the thunder scared him.
What you need is a good massage that'll settle your nerves.
Yeah, I could really use one.
Why don't you sit down here and make yourself comfortable?
Sounds great.
I'm very good at this. I used to give massages.
Really?
Yeah, but that was in a man's massage parlor. You know the kind I mean. They thought they'd get everything but a massage.
Didn't you like it? Sounds like fun to me.
No, but the slobs I had to do. They were fat old men with tubs of flesh hanging off their bodies, like wrinkled old prunes. Relax. I have something special in mind. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
That feels wonderful. You never told me you could do this before.
I hated those fat, flabby bastards with the smell of stale cigars and their filthy breath. I love doing girls. Girls have soft skin, like soft satin. Like yours. No man ever had skin so smooth and delicate.
Dorothy, please!
All they ever wanted to do was to lie down with you, to do you, to throw you down and lay on you with the heavy, bloated bodies.
Please, Dorothy, I don't want to hear this.
I didn't need them. I need you. I want you.
Yes, I know. Margot's just a little bit on edge tonight, that's all. That's all. Low key. There's nothing really going on up there, is there?
Go to her. Take her. She belongs to you. You must have her. Take her now. Go to her. Don't let her get away. If she dies, you will die, and your soul will belong to me for eternity.
Dorothy, stop!
You have done well. You will now join me.
Remy, what is it?
Taylor and Dorothy are dead.
Where are Howard and Ruth?
Isabel.
Howard. Ruth.
Both dead.
No. How?
But I do know there is something unnatural in this house.
Seems pretty natural to me, pal. We got 4 people dead. Someone here is a murderer.
Come on, dear. We're getting out of here.
No, you can't go anywhere, Chris.
You try and stop me.
You saw the road yourself. It's flooded. You wouldn't make it 100 yards.
Listen, pal. I would rather drown than stay here another minute.
It's not the point. Nobody leaves this house until the police come. Boy.
What did you mean? There's something unnatural here.
I don't know.
You do know. We both do.
What do you mean?
There's an omnipresence in this house. I've felt it since the seance.
I haven't felt a thing.
I know that, Mr. Grayon. I also know the police won't find anything either.
Is there anything you can do?
No. But there is something he can do.
Me? What can I do?
Hold a seance.
That's out.
4 people are dead in this house, and you want to play psychic games?
Game? Is that what you call this?
I didn't mean that.
It's okay, Margot. It's all over. Howard was right. This whole thing's been a sham.
How could you?
I'm so sorry, Isabel. But I don't think I'm any more psychic than you are, but I know that I'm no murderer. I don't understand what's going on here tonight, and that's the truth.
I will perform the seance. If there is something evil in this house, perhaps we can find out what it is.
Well, if you're gonna do it, let's do it and get it over with.
If there's anything I can do to help.
I believe you've been quite enough help for one evening. I must ask for complete silence. No matter what happens, do not touch me. Now let us all bow our heads to the higher powers. I can feel your presence, spirit guide. The souls who have just passed over. Do you see them?
Yes, they're still in this house.
Do you know how they have passed over?
Yes, I do.
Please. Tell me what happened.
Ruth wanted to run, to get away from this house and from these people. But because of my disbeliefs, I didn't let that happen. For that, I feel guilt and a great sorrow.
I'm scared. I never felt this cold before. It goes clear down to my bones.
Let me warm you up.
I wish we hadn't come here. This kind of cold isn't natural. I hate the lightning. And the thunder is worse. As though it were aimed at me. You know, when I was a kid, my mother wouldn't even watch TV during a storm. Said the lightning had come down and strike you dead. And we'd sit there in the darkness and wait for the storm to pass.
You're really taking this seriously. That's not exactly Dr. Frankenstein's house.
No. But it sure feels like it. Where are you going?
I thought I would freshen myself up for you, my darling.
Oh, Howard.
Asmodeus. I am here to conquer your mind and possess your body and soul. When I enter your body, it will cause your demise, and you will belong to me forever. I will provide your body with pleasure beyond your wildest dreams. Yes. Feel me. Enjoy me. Love me always.
Can you tell me who made them pass over?
I cannot.
Why?
They are greater powers than mine. I'm only a guide. I don't wish to be expelled.
Is the power we seek of the human plane?
No, it is not of this plane.
Then send him to me.
No, it would be too dangerous.
I am the control. You will send him.
I cannot protect you.
I demand it!
You called me?
Yes. Who are you?
I am Asmodeus, the controller of your destiny.
Are you he who has taken our friend?
Yes, I am he.
Can you tell me why you have done this?
You have awakened me from my sleep. Before I can sleep again, I must take all of you tonight by the break of dawn.
But we have done you no harm.
I was at peace. You summoned me from my eternal resting place, and for that, I shall send you all to your deaths, and you will join me forever in the fires of hell.
What was he?
I don't know. I've never had an experience like this. It was very difficult to maintain control.
He's saying that Howard and Ruth lost their control.
Yes.
Hey, wait a minute. This thing, whatever you call it.
Are you saying it killed the others?
I'm not sure. It doesn't have any substance of its own. It needs a vehicle to work through.
I don't understand at all. Is it a ghost?
No, a ghost forms itself from ectoplasm. This thing has a psychic power all its own.
But he's saying it manifested itself and killed those people.
I'm saying that it controlled them through their weaknesses. And whatever it is, it has the power to possess a human being.
Against your free will?
Whatever gave you the idea, you had free will.
I do. I have free will. No one can control me.
Ah, I see. Well, as you wish, but I tell you that before the night is over, it will strike again.
What can we do to protect ourselves?
Avoid all vice and passion. It preys on human frailty. I suggest we all retire to our rooms until the storm has passed. Good night.
If you need me, I'll be in my room. Good night. You have anything to forget today?
Remy.
It's my fault. It's like I killed him with my own hands.
Remy, it's not your fault.
I wish I could believe that.
Come to bed with me.
Damn it, dear. You picked a hell of a night to get zonkered.
I'm sorry, Chris. I just can't handle any of this. There are monsters all over this house. Everybody's killing everybody, and I'm scared.
The only monster in this house comes in a bottle.
I'll be better, Chris. Honest, I will. I promise.
You know, when they bury you, they won't have to embalm you. You're already pickled and preserved.
Don't, Chris. You've hurt me enough. Just let me alone.
Let you alone, huh? If I'd let you alone, I wouldn't be here. You have run me around to every two-bit fortune teller in this town trying to find the big cure. Trying to find someone to tell you you're not responsible for your bruising. That you're just working out some kind of bad karma. Just tell me, what'd I ever do to get mixed up in your lousy karma? Tell me.
Please, stop it.
Why are you doing this to yourself? It's killing you. It's killing us.
I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe it's like a cancer. Nobody wants it, but they get it.
It's not a cancer, it's just plain alcohol, and you can't beat it by making excuses. You're an alcoholic, and not all the mediums and all the karma in the world is going to change that. Only you can change that.
I can. I can.
Atta girl. Yes, you can. I'm gonna help you.
I love you.
I love you.
Would you, get me a ginger ale?
Ginger ale? You got it.
He's a good man. You gotta try real hard, dear.
He's not a good man. He wants to kill you. He wants you dead.
He wants me dead?
He's coming to kill you. You disgust him.
No.
You're a pig, a drunken pig. He does not need you. He doesn't even want to touch you. No! No! Listen. He's coming. You must defend yourself. The scissors. There's a pair of scissors in the drawer. They are your friend. Get them. He's at the door. You must kill him. Kill him. Kill him now. Kill him.
Yeah.
Ah! Yeah, no! You must kill him! Kill! 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 You have defied me. This is your last chance. Go back. Go back or you will be punished.
Yeah, where are you? Yeah, for God's sake, come back!
You are going to a cruel destiny. You will have no further chances. You could have had love and peace from me. Now you are going to your death without joining me.
Open the door.
You dog. Asmodeus.
I want everybody in the living room. Now.
None of you are immune.
I know that, but what can we do?
Stay calm. Maintain all the inner strength of which you are capable.
All right. Okay, it's only a few hours until dawn. If we can hang on for a little bit, we'll be fine. Chris, are you okay?
I'll survive.
Take this. I want everybody to lock themselves in their room. No matter what you hear, please don't come out. That understood?
Yes.
If anybody needs me for anything, I will be awake in my room, okay, Chris?
May I borrow the book you used in the ritual? There may be something in it. A clue.
I think you'll find it makes interesting reading.
Does the book tell you anything?
Have you found any answers?
Yes, I think so. The last appearance of the demon Asmodeus was in Hartford, Connecticut in the middle of the 17th century, where a coven of witches was destroyed by him. Asmodeus seized the magic ring of King Solomon and exiled him, taking all of his power. He then threw the ring into the ocean, where it was swallowed by a fish. Solomon recovered the ring from the belly of the fish and defeated the demon, exiling him into limbo. He can be summoned only by the secret text inscribed on the ring. I'll be right back.
Remy has been keeping you from your husband. Would you like to see Freddy? I can take you to him.
He told me not to leave this room.
He is deceiving you. The spirit of death is with Remy.
Deceive me about.
Yes. Freddy is in this house waiting for you. He wants you to come to him. Freddy is here. He loves you. He needs you. You must keep looking.
Yes.
He's here.
Remy mustn't keep me from him. He's coming, my dear.
You must keep looking. He is here. Go to him. Find him.
Freddy? Where are you?
Remy is keeping you from him. You must kill Remy. There's Remy! Kill him!
Where's Freddy? Where's my husband? You lied to me. You lied!
What's going on? What's happening out there?
This has gone far enough. From now on, we do things my way. Now go sit down. Move!
All right. Now we're gonna sit here until we can all get out of here. And if any one of you moves, so help me, I'll blow your head off.
Chris.
What?
You sure this is such a good idea?
Well, I feel real good about it.
Well, I know you do, but what about us?
You know, Remy, I couldn't care less about you. You're nothing more than a pair of low-grade thieves. The worst kind, huh? Playing with people's hopes and fears. Pretending to talk to their dear lost souls. Using the weakness in people. People like my wife.
Shut up, Chris.
I'll shut you up.
Stop! You must stop. Don't give in to your anger, Chris. If we stay strong, we can survive this.
What are you talking about?
Don't you realize what's happening? Can't you feel its presence?
Asmodeus.
You will obey my command. You will do as I say. You will kill those who remain, then you will join me in my domain. I want you to kill them all now. They stand in our way. You will belong to me if you kill them and have eternal peace with me. And you will be with me forever.
You startled me. Please don't do this! Don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me! I love you!
Yes! Kill her!
Remy!
Drop it or I'll kill you. I shot the dog with it. I didn't bother to reload.
He was the demon of the storm and the personification of rage.
Asmodeus' spirit demon has been recorded to have manifested itself since the 12th century. The demon spirit caused havoc, chaos, and death for thousands of people. And it was finally subdued when a young sorceress enticed it into her body and entrapped it with King Solomon's ring. As she began to die, she passed on the knowledge to the high priests, to which this knowledge enabled them to incarcerate the demon spirit from generation to generation, from maiden to maiden. He who holds the ring controls the destiny of the beast. The only escape for the demon is the removal of the ring from the incarcerator, or the chanting of the ritualistic rites inscribed within this book. You cannot defeat me. You are nothing but a mere human. I am the most powerful force on Earth. I can control anyone like Remy, who is standing behind me.
Connecticut State Police, Officer Ojenna.
My name is Alexander Harris. I'd like to report a mass murder.
Would you repeat that?
Look, I can't explain it over the phone. Just send someone. Quickly.
Who is this again?
Alexander Harris, 1000 Telegraph Road.
Okay, stay there. We'll send someone right out.
None of the others can see. You, the medium, can see. Look upon the face of death.
Yes. I see you.
You must cringe before me. Beg me not to kill you.
But I do not fear you. Come. I challenge you. Come to me. Enter me. Take me if you can.
I can and I will. I am more powerful than you.
Yes. With this ring, I have thee forever encased within my soul.
Never seen anything like it. Brother, this guy's someplace else. He sure as hell ain't here.
We found a total of 9 bodies, Captain.
You can make that 10 the shape this guy's in. It's all pretty well cut and dry. He murdered them all, then went out of his mind. We'll never get him to trial. He's a vegetable, a total comatose.
By the look on his face, you would think he saw a ghost.
Is it order we move him now, Matt?
Yeah, Doc. Get this guy the hell out of here.